Hey, Bill, what's the morale of the story?
I believe the morale of this story is Cyclamen.
Clever, because Morel is a cyclamen breeder, one of the 5 exhibitors here at the Santa Paula location of the Ball Companies, part of the 2026 California Spring Trials.
That's right.
And I'm Chris, she's
Jen.
And I'm Bill.
and we are together, the bobbleheads, covering the trials, starting with cyclamen, not starting with, but we're covering all cyclamen, nothing but cyclamen here at Morel.
Yep.
And we're starting with, well, Bill, what are you holding on to there?
Well, this is Absolu de Morel, which is this small collection that they introduced last year of fragrant.
Yeah, it's
Cyclamen.
really fragrant. I don't even have to like reach in there. You could smell it from here.
And they
Yeah, but how
started
about
with
smelling
this
this
one.
big
I know.
boy?
Now they have a big one. So they introduced that one before, and now they have a larger size called
Oh.
Absolu Sublima.
Yep.
Sniff it in there. Get your,
Oh my
get your
gosh.
proboscis down in there.
That's
does
really
smell
good.
nice.
Yeah, Oswald, you want to give a sniff? Oh, nice.
So it's just as fragrant as the original introduction,
Yep.
but
Right.
in a bigger
Larger.
size,
Much
but
bigger
larger.
size.
That's right.
Speaking of sizes,
Oh, yeah.
we have a series here they've had out for, oh gosh, maybe close to 10 years now, I think, called Indiaka. And it's noted for these real colorful blooms, two-tone, almost airbrushed blooms, named for a game they play, we think in South America.
It's kind of
called
like a
Indiaka.
badminton
Yeah.
type game.
Yeah, like a shuttlecock sort of a thing.
Yeah.
Well, they've now got, they had a maxi size.
And although they had a maxi size.
Nice big one. They had a midi size. We won't look at that. But now they've got a mini called Metis.
Yep.
Indiaka Metis.
So now they have 3 sub-series underneath the Indiaka collection.
And they introduced it with 5 colors.
Yes.
Which is pretty serious.
There you go. All right. Speaking of colors, sizes, shapes, flavors, existing varieties here. But we're coming along to a flower form you may not have seen before. Bill, you're fluent in French.
I'm fluent in fringe to cyclamen, and this is the Clochette salmon. And Clochette is French, and it means bell.
Yes, that's right.
Which is like a bell
The little
shape.
bell-shaped inverted flowers you have.
And this is also a Metis, so
Right,
it's
meaning
mini.
it's small, very
Yes,
small.
that's right.
All right. Now, here's Osvaldo's going to have to get in close and personal on this next Metis size introduction. This one is a one-off, I believe, called Rosy Glow. And they say that it recalls the Japanese cherry blossoms. Beautiful pale pink flowers with hints of kind of rosy pink scattered in amongst those.
Also a mini.
Also a midi. Very subtle, very nice. And lastly, how about a landscape style cyclamen? They're calling them botanicals. Here in North America, we call them perennial cyclamen, which are a thing. Jenzy, thanks for fishing this one out because it's really cool looking. There
These are perfect for rock garden.
Yeah, there are
which has that look.
26 different perennial species, they told us,
Yep.
of cyclamen. They have commercialized, or let's say professionalized, 2 of them so far.
Yep. And this
And-
is the heterofolium type, and they call it Lify. It's part of this Lify collection with a whole bunch of different foliage patterns and in shapes and colors.
Yeah.
It's really an interesting look.
And if you look at the leaf shape, it's a little like a heterohelix in its ivy shape. They've also got one called Kumi,
Which you can see on the banner. They don't have examples here, but Kumi is
a Coum type, C-O-U-M.
right.
Was the species, and they say they may bring out some of those other 24 of perennial cyclamen.
Yep.
So, golly, we've got scented, we've got bell-shaped, we've got cherry blossom
Colors.
types.
Big,
Perennials.
medium, large,
Yeah.
small.
You can't find it here. Probably doesn't exist.
That's right.
And where's here? Morel at the 2026 California Spring Trials. Now we got to get the macaron one though, and bring the cookies that we can
We
eat.
got to go to France to get the cookies.
They invited us though, didn't they?
But you have to pay for it.
They gotta send us tickets.